This is a short video for the EM going over the responsibilities that you will have when you take on that job. 1 week prior to the tournament, you will do the following. This is to be done on Wednesday afternoon after the round we have just completed. At that time, you will send out the first reminder for the tournament that's going to be in 7 days. This goes to all members, and in this email, you will include an invitation to play. On Friday and Sunday, you will repeat the same steps you did on Wednesday. Now on Monday, you need to call the course we are playing. And you need to confirm the following things. First of all, if there is more than 18 holes, like in Sycuan, you need to confirm which course in Sycuan we're playing. You need to do this so we can set up our cards properly. You need to confirm what holes we'll be starting on. We should be doing a reverse shotgun, which means we should be starting on 1, 18, and 17, but sometimes they'll start us on a different hole. You also need to confirm that we are playing a reverse shotgun. Give them an estimated count of players that you have at that time and let them know that you'll give them the final count on Tuesday. Ask them if they'll put out the codes of the pin markers for us, and ask them if they'll put out our cart signs onto the carts. On Tuesday afternoon, you need to do the following reports, and these are done after the deadline at 10 a.m. You need to print out scorecards, cart signs, the alphabetical list, and the tee sheet. You will need to email all of these to the members. On Tuesday evening, you'll email that tee sheet to all members, and you include in that tee sheet the attachment of when you send out that tee sheet, all players will know who their teammates are and their starting holes. On Wednesday, the day of the tournament, prior to the beginning of the tournament, you need to give that alphabetical list that you printed out to the course so they can check in people. You need to give them the cart signs, and you need to remind them to put out the closest the pins on pars 3s. Give your assistants the EM, the scorecards, the tee sheet pairings, and the sign-in sheets. Have your assistant sign in the players, collect the fees for the tournament, and if there is an optional tournament that day, to collect those money too. You may have to have 2 people to help you to do that. And then they can prepare their payouts for the results for the end of the tournament as soon as you know the final count. Now, prior to the start of the tournament, you need to sign in to the Golf Genius. You click on Rounds, and this is to be used if you have no shows on the day of the tournament. And one of the tournament mentors will help you with this process. Click on it, Edit Existing Players, and this is used for all edits. If you have a no-show, you will remove that player who is a no-show, and you'll get detailed instructions later on that in the video. You need to add blinds for the no-shows. That's the term we use now instead of draw. And you need to add new players. If in case somebody showed up that didn't sign up and you have room for them, you can add them to the list. You do not create any new pairings. Never create new pairings on Wednesday. The only thing you're going to do is you're going to edit the existing pairings. And once you do these different editings, you need to click on Save Pairings. If you have to add a new player, you need to also, for sure, update the handicaps and the tees and the course. Otherwise, they'll not be part of the tournament. All the inputs for the payouts will already be done, but if you have too many no-shows, that may have to be adjusted. To do that, you click on the tournament field and enter the correct payouts based on the sheet that's in the box. Now, Wednesday after the tournament is done, you need to go on and sign on to the Golf Genius And when you get to the tournament, you click on Enter Scores. You will enter scores one team at a time until you're done. After you enter the scores for each team, you click on Done. You don't click on Done entering scores. That's not done until all of the scores have been entered for all the teams. Then you click on Done entering scores. As soon as that is completed, the final results, you click on the leaderboard and the 3 tournaments will appear. You click on one tournament at a time, it gives you the results and the money and the place they took. You then announce those results and hand out the winnings. That's basically what you have to do as an EM. There will be a video on detailed information of how to go about doing all these different things.